Land here at Apocalypse Movies, and I'm here to do another trailer reaction. This time, the most exciting yet this week. We still have a long way to go with this weekend, but Kingsman: The Golden Circle, the official second trailer / red band trailer for the sequel, has been released, and it is in celebration of 20th Century Fox Comic-Con panel this morning or this afternoon. It's today. I know it's today. I was just told this earlier. Super excited to see what the Golden Circle has to offer. The first movie was definitely a surprise hit, not only at the box office but with fans and critics. It was universally loved by everyone because of its different approach to not just the spy genre but the comic book genre as well. And a lot of people didn't know, but it is based on a comic book by Mark Millar, and Matthew Vaughn did a fantastic job of adapting it but giving his very own style. It is very much a Vaughn-esque film, and I hope the sequel is exactly the same. Has very much of those Vaughn habits and flares that we see time and time again from him. I hope we get more awesome of Eggsy. This time the villain is played by Julianne Moore, which is a really cool addition. And then you throw in the so-called Statesman, which is the United States version of the Kingsman. And you got Jeff Bridges, Channing Tatum, and the dude from Game of Thrones who's been kind of popping up here and there. So I'm super excited to see this trailer. I'm super excited for the film in general. Kingsman was definitely one of my favorites back in 2014. It's hard R rating and just kind of going for it, balls to the wall style, is exactly what I love from these type of films. And again, it is a total different vibe from what we see in the spy genre. You know, the James Bonds, even something like Captain America: Winter Soldier. This is something completely different from that genre and style of film. So it gets me super excited when these type of movies come out. We're here to watch the trailer. I have yet to watch it. Super pumped to watch it. It is red band, so if you are not of age and I don't want to get you in trouble or anything, just be prepared. It's got some cuss words. It's got some, you know, just bad stuff going on, and I'm super pumped to watch it. So here we go. Alright. Let's turn that baby up. Oh.
We're from the Kingsman tailor shop in London. Maybe you've heard of us?
Starting off hot already.
Today marks the beginning of a new age. I'm going to show you. Say goodbye to the Kingsman.
Kind of got a bit of a save the world situation here. Welcome to Statesman.
Your American cousins will be working side by side.
Let's get started.
Whiskey. Oh man, the action looks phenomenal.
We've got brains, skills, skipping rope. It's a lasso. Whatever.
Yeah, it is.
That's awesome.
Manners maketh a man. Do you know what that means?
Colin Firth. Alright, obviously it was awesome. It was such a good time. There's a bunch of things that I do want to talk about. One, I love the aspect of having the Kingsman and the Statesman and then basically being the same thing, but then the Kingsman you have the British tropes and the Statesman you have the American tropes. Like for instance, the Kingsman uses the umbrellas and cases, right? The business cases, and they have all these technology in them. You know, the bulletproof umbrella, or then this trailer is the first time we set up with a freaking torpedo coming out of a case. And then on the flip side, you have the statesmen who are dressed up like cowboys. They got the cowboy hats with belt buckles, and they have the lassos, and that's a total American thing. It just adds such a cool element to the film, and to see them interact is what's going to make this movie so good. Taron Egerton and Channing Tatum, especially in that final scene, it's a preview of what the kind of relationship they may have in the movie. And then the things that would can be considered stupid in other films make this franchise so cool. Like, for instance, the American flag parachute, and then Channing Tatum, so American. Like, it's such a cool thing to add to this type of sequel, add something different, yet it's such of the same thing. And then you throw in Julianne Moore as the villain, which, some of the best villains in film history are ones that aren't menacing, aren't scary, aren't like horrifying to look at. The ones that just do it to do it and feel like they're doing the right thing. Like, she's super villainous and she blew up the Kingsman and their headquarters, yet she's laughing and like smiling about it. Like, that's, and happy-go-lucky like a normal person would every day of their life. That's a scary villain. Like, that's someone who you don't want to fuck with, really. Like, you just don't want to mess with, period. And so I'm really looking forward to that. Julianne Moore is awesome. She played a villain a few years ago in that movie Seventh Son. The movie was not good, so we didn't really get a good look at it. I'm super excited to see her as the villain. I think she's going to bring something cool to it, especially after Samuel L. Jackson's villain from the previous one, which is definitely an oddball type villain. But yeah, the trailer was so cool. There's some fantastic action once again, which is a very big, strong suit of Matthew Vaughn. Taron Egerton has really kind of become something since this first Kingsman movie. He debuted in that movie. Everyone signed a card to pick him up. Then from there on out, he went on to Eddie the Eagle. He was in Legend. He was in all these other type of movies. He was on the short list for Han Solo. He has really blown up, and this has become his franchise, which I'm super excited for. And then you throw in all the other pieces in there. You have Mark Strong, who Merlin. He's the wizard, the numbers guy, the intelligent guy of the Kingsman. On the flip side, you have Halle Berry, who's basically the same exact person, but for the Americans. And there's definitely going to be some cool, funny one-liners between them. Some odd looks, them doing the same thing or something in competition in a way. So that's really cool. And obviously, the elephant in the room is Colin Firth. Like, how the hell does he come back? Is that the real Colin Firth, or his character anyway, or is it maybe a brother or a clone or something? I'm still on the fence of bringing him back, but if they do it in a really, really cool way, I'm totally for it, because Colin Firth was obviously one of the best parts of the first movie. The church scene, if you have not seen Kingsman, The Secret Service, which I can't believe that you haven't, the church scene in that film, it's the reason why that movie was so good. It's all you needed to watch is that specific scene, and you're sold on the movie, and that is because Colin Firth, he is, we weren't expecting him as an action star, and then you throw him this, you're like, what, Colin Firth in a spy movie? And he crushed it. So I'm happy to see him back. It just depends on how it works, how they bring him back, but I'm all for it at this point. So yeah, I love the Kingsman Golden Circle trailer, the Red Band trailer. It's awesome, it's fun, action-packed, foul-mouthed. Totally for it. It's a perfect preview of what the film's going to be. A great intro to San Diego Comic-Con this weekend. Make sure you stay here at Apocalypse Movies, both on the website and YouTube channel. We're going to be trying to cover as much as we possibly can for this weekend's Comic-Con. There's going to be a buttload of stuff coming out, specifically on Saturday with Marvel, DC, etc. All that good, nerdy stuff coming out. So stay here. Check out apocalypsemovies.com. Articles, editorials, reviews, Apocalypse YouTube channel, trailer reactions, movie reviews, Pat On Podcast, our All Star Wars show, Comic Hero Talk, which is going to be all comic books. We're going to have a Comic-Con preview here up pretty soon, leading into this weekend. Hopefully that's up by the end of today or tomorrow morning. So I'm Jake Blinn. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at QuigonJake. Check us out on all our sites. Give us a like, share, subscribe, and comment. Of course, head down in the comments. Let me know what you thought of the trailer. Let's have a conversation about it. I obviously loved it. I want to keep talking about it. I want to know what you thought. What do you think about the new additions to the franchise? Are you liking what the sequel is looking like? Let's just have a conversation. I'm totally down to talk this movie. So thank you for joining me, and until next time, see you later.